Hey everyone, myself Pon. In this video, we are going to build a KNU Wi-Fi sign-in page using HTML and CSS. How to build and step-by-step process is discussed in this video. Sit back and watch the video till end. Topics going to be discussed. What is HTML? What is CSS? HTML and CSS setup process, HTML and CSS syntax, and one project. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is used to format a structure for the web pages. It contains elements like headings, paragraphs, links, and images, and many more. What is CSS? CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, which is used to style the web pages and appearance and displaying. CSS development contains layout, colors, and fonts, and many more. The process: open your VS Code and go to extensions and search HTML and select HTML and CSS support packages and install it. Again, search for live server and also install it. Live server enables your HTML and CSS code to run on local web browser. Next, create a project in VS Code and add index.html file and index.css file to your workplace. HTML syntax. It is not such a complex syntax. It is very easy to understand and also easy to implement. It contains one opening tag and one closing tag. In between statements written are displayed in the web browser. For example, element paragraph P is used to written in between the tags. For example, for headings we use H in between the tags, and div container we use div in between the tags, and for button we use button in between the tags. Syntax: dot class name and open brackets. Class name that we specified in the HTML page or ID that we specified in the HTML page, and open brackets we have value, specified value with specified particular property. Foundational procedure: implementation of paragraph and heading elements from H1 to H6. Here I had written a statement in between the opening tag and closing tag when displayed in the web browser. Observe the difference in the text formatting between the paragraph and headings, as well as heading sizes between the H1 and H6. Comments in HTML: single line command, less than symbol, hyphen statement that is passed, hyphen greater than symbol, and also same for multi-line command. Buttons in HTML: open tag, click me, and closing tag button. Also create a submit button. BR is a self-closing tag which provides a new line in HTML. Inputs in HTML. Input is a self-closing tag which used to specify input expecting from the user, that is text, password, or data, or any other format. Here, our project section will be started. Observe the page that we are going to build. Go to your VS Code and form a HTML structure, and then replace title with sign into access KNU network, and link your CSS file in your HTML page. Observe the page. Which contains a body. Create a login container inside the body using div. Go back to VS Code and implement. Next is header. Go back to VS Code, create a div class with the header. Inside the header, using image tag, create a image tag and specify the path inside the source of logo and set height of 40 pixel and close the div tag. To preview the page, right click and select the option Open with Live Server, and it is the logo that we are declared in the image tag. And next, to add a paragraph, go to the VS Code bag and add a breakpoint using paragraph tag and enter the statement sign in to get access to KNU network, and again preview the page. The paragraph that we had added is added into the login container. Next is to take input from the user, that is username and password. Go back to the VS Code using input tag, keep a placeholder username and expect the type is text, and again create another input for password, and which is type of password type, and we use required is which is essential to submit the form. Preview the page using live server. The input boxes are added. Next is to add sign in button. Go back to VS Code. Use breakpoint to get the space between. By using button tag, add a button and declare your class name and give a statement sign in button. and preview the page. Sign in button is added. Next is to add a paragraph. Go to the VS Code and using paragraph, create a paragraph element and declare class name as password change and type the text to change the password for the first time. Next, create another paragraph with class name term and add the statement by logging your account KNU campus and terms and conditions. Add icon in the head section and icon of image type or JPG type. Declare the path of the image and preview the page. Here the CSS styling process gets started. By using the class name that they are declared in the HTML, we get access to the class names and by using different properties based on our needs. There are n number of properties in CSS and the class property required are based on the styling property required. Styling values are declared. Here the styling process gets started. This is the KNU Wi-Fi login page that we had created or cloned using HTML and CSS. It is same as our Wi-Fi login page. It is much more similarity. I made it for educational purpose. Thanks for watching this video up to end. If you have any queries, feel free to comment down. In any case, if you not yet subscribed this channel, click the subscribe button below and keep bell notification on to not miss further videos. Thank you.